I have no wording to describe what the human psycho or the start or end is. Here, this restaurant elegant approximately ever four with the human, but nowadays only you can take away from this restaurant. Thousand, hundred of loyal peoples, they come without job. In this such a sunny and snow season, tourists, a huge mass ever came here. But nowadays, only within a cup of coffee or they enjoy or they entertain themselves. Just behind we also purchased one only burger and little bit pommes fry and coffee or etc. And of course it is not sufficient for all the restaurant whichever income 5,000-6,000 for evening and nowadays of 200-300 euro and many I hope so only the boss and his Frau his wife are working inside. I don't know what will the end we are going to make for the world. Of course, within a step I have watched 3-4 years ago. I was really pleased that we are the peak of our approach of our minds. Human is very reliable and very happy, and this generation for the future will be given one good step ahead. But 2020 within a economic crisis after 10 years within a corona to control the China economics or whatever they have the political economically features they have, we can't describe them with our scope of mind. We are ordinary people but do want a freedom of humanity and for our forthcoming, and like these steps of course they make a barrier and we 2 steps behind ever go in our of course past, and we again start from the zero, or you can say that the psychosystem of the human family at once you have to be changed. And of course, I hope so it is not a positive symptom that we are giving a positive prospect or our steps for our future. I oblige things that maybe for the louds maybe think about that positive, but practically I am not watching that steps what is the positive prospect. Corona or AIDS or anthrax or these extra things developed are naturally, I hope so, as yesterday I described disaster, naturally a disaster are very rare, that are practical, that will control the human life or what the experience going positive or negative we implement here in our life food, and it's of course maximum it will be in a negative side. And these things may I humble request that may we have to be think, and the human family have to be I think so stand against these things. Otherwise you know that and the end of this our naturally phenomena is we made by our own hands. We can only play our role to prolong it to maximum. It is 200 years, 400 years, 1,100 years, or etc. Till that end will be very little family will be left after the hydrogen bomb or third world war or what etc. And likewise this crisis. Of course, psychologically we people of the 60s and teenagers under 16, they have developed a new mind of setup, and it is not a positive, it's totally negative and only negative. That is trial solo sighted, and I want that happiness and on every face came again, and we will show here these Christmas lights and also gathering for the New Year within a far war wherever there. But nowadays it's likewise you are looking that few families, in spite of this that it's New Year's second day, and came out only for walk. It's after 8 o'clock. It's also very strictly forbidden. And what will the end? Think about that one. I hope so. It's a sufficient message, and pray that Almighty will help us, and we have our face to be a really good and positive future so soon as quick as possible within 1 or 2 months, and then we can create a really very good world and very good this world for us, for ourselves. Thank you very much. See you any other time.